why does it have to be something's wrong or
Mm-hmm.
seen as like a bad thing that you're sad or
Mm-hmm.
uncomfortable or something's going on? I didn't even think to ask the person, oh, you're sad? Cool, I'll be there. What do you need? You want to talk about it? You want a hug? Do you just want to be sad?
Yeah.
But now I'm really seeing the place that all the emotions have to take.
Mm-hmm. I think that's so important. I love that you're doing it for yourself too. It's like you don't have to
Mhm.
like, I mean, there's some people I know that do record like the rage rituals or something. And to me, it's like, if it's being curious where that's coming from, or for them, like, but I also love that you're keeping it sacred and honoring that for yourself. I did something recently. I'm part of like this pleasure priestess group, and she had a guest teacher come in and we did a rage ritual. And so one of the things is like a song of rage where we're like, screaming either into a pillow or like, humping a pillow or bashing a pillow, into the bed or whatever it is, or like punching or all these things, the air, like all those things. And then it was a song of grief. And like really allow us to feel that as well. And then it was like, and then we tapped into like a sensuality. So there was like a song of like sensual. So like moving from that, I'm like, wow, it was very empowering. But I just think that there's so much also conditioning around, or especially about being a woman, right? Being a good girl or things like
Mhm.
that. And like for me, I know for part of my journey recently, I had defaulted like to being or being some of that more good girl because I knew that was accepted, loved, and all those things. And so it actually produced a lot of anxiety. So much so anxiety, thought patterns that didn't feel like me, so much where I was like, pulling into my garage and like having like super like suicidal ideation type of thoughts. I'm like, what is this? This is not like, I got to get some help. And so I, sought therapy. Sought ketamine assisted therapy, which helps like, neural pathways and all that jazz. Totally like life-changing experience. And then so one session or after one session or doing an integration session with my therapist, she's like, do you think that part of your anxiety could have been from repressing your wild woman? And it just like clicked. I was like, oh snap. I totally was repressing this part of me, and like how, and then that's also a part of like, it was like, in a way I got to switch the viewpoint of like, hey, this anxiety is bad to like this, it's my body showing me how I can show up, or to showing, it's like pulling like, listen to me, please. I am wanting to be expressed in some way, form, or fashion. Like you are not being your most authentic self type of thing.